if you're in bed with a guy and he's like pounding away and it's just
quiet,
like I'm doing nothing.
That's the turn
like no
on.
moans, no groans, nothing.
Broken.
It feels like your broken.
Yeah.
Makes you feel a bit insecure, right?
Yeah.
So if a guy takes too long, if he's in you for like 45 minutes, he ain't bust shell, he in there for the hour, do you feel like, damn,
She roll her eyes already.
No drink, no nothing.
Yeah,
no
like, you know, he
enhancements?
just,
Yeah.
I would feel away. After a while, it's like, get it.
What was crazy? Y'all not doing none of the work anyway.
No, yes, I am. We switching positions. We not just, you not doing
We
all the work.
picking you up like
we're laying
Vin
down. So I can prove that it's much harder on the dude. Every single female I know who's ever done like a lesbian strap-on scene. She's and the chick with the strap-on.
Oh.
She's turned around and been like, you guys have to do a lot of work.
That's a fact.
Correct.
Especially if you're messing with a short girl.
For the ladies, right? How does it make you feel? I'm assuming you've probably had at least one experience like this. How does it make you feel if you're in bed with a guy and he's like pounding away and it's just
quiet?
Like I'm doing nothing.
he doesn't
Like,
make
you
he
don't
doesn't
feel anything.
It don't make-
forget
that
that
doesn't
he's not
make me wanna
talking. I'm
moan.
not talking dirty talk. I'm talking he's not even making any noise at all.
Yeah.
Makes you feel a bit insecure, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's another mistake guys can make in the bedroom is being just dead quiet.
Or
Yes.
silent. I want to
Oh
hear
my
you moaning.
God.
Let's not be trying to act
Yes.
like you so tough.
Okay.
That it don't feel good to you to turn
I ain't gonna
on.
lie, I had to learn that. I ain't gonna. I'm
Like,
gonna tell y'all why most men be quiet, man. Cause we spend years being on meat and
Quietly.
quietly. You can't be like, oh, you know what I mean? You already trained to be like, you know what I mean?
Think about it from your perspective as a guy. Like if you're with a chick and she's sitting there like a starfish, not making any noise, you're probably not enjoying yourself.
Right. Like-
Same
like
thing.
you-
I like having
Yeah,
the ability to
make them
ask you girls these questions because, like, let's say you're with a guy and you're hitting his buttons perfectly and he busts like super quick, like round first quarter's over instantly. Does that kind of give you a bit of an ego boost?
Yes.
Yeah. Run it back.
Oh,
Take
really?
a water
Yes.
break. Let's hit halftime.
How long you giving him?
Yeah. What?
For halftime?
How much
Yeah.
downtime? Yeah.
Not too much.
You got 5 to 10.
Man, you better go watch a
I
movie
ain't
or
gonna
something.
front. See, but look, I think what the woman does next can help the man. Like if I see you playing with yourself and kissing on me, he gonna get back up there.
Yeah, exactly.
But now
yeah.
if you out here just looking
waiting
at
on the
me
bed,
like he ain't up yet,
Yeah.
he ain't up yet.
Yeah.
You know he's not up.
it in.
Like yeah.
Why do you feel like, you know, obviously when it's the man, when he can't get hard, it's the man's problem. But when the woman can't get wet, it's still the man's problem. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm actually kind of gonna defend the women here in this one because I think it's the guy's job to lead the whole situation.
Okay.
Like I really think it is. That puts a lot more pressure on the guy. Yes, but that's the world we live in. That's the reality. You know, if she's not wet, then it's either you rushed in too quickly or she's uncomfortable. She doesn't feel safe. Like there's a whole host of things that could be leading to that. But she's not like warmed up enough yet. Just give it a couple of minutes, man, and maybe she will be. But it's just like that is 100% up to you as the guy. It's your burden to bear, unfortunately, man.
Right.
And the boner thing, a lot of girls will feel kind of insulted if the dude's got a floppy one. Correct me if I'm wrong. The woman is going to feel like a little bit of a ping, like,
Yes.
is that me? What do I do? What,
Yeah.
No,
my stink? What's going on? Like, you know, something's off, right?
Yeah.
But most of the time, it ain't you. He's in his own head.
I be thinking
He's
it's
nervous.
alcohol.
Nah, every
Really?
time.
Whiskey, yeah, but if he's having a lot of whiskey, you know, if he's had a lot of booze. Yeah.
But again, just
But-
like we have to say, you don't think it's equally, just like if a woman is not wet, the guy has to warm her up, he has to foreplay. You don't think a woman should be able to like, he's soft, let me just, you know, do something.
Oh,
to
yeah.
get-
If it's your boyfriend, like, you help the guy out.
Every
You know,
time,
yeah.
every
But-
time I had the gummy, it was her fault. It was either how it smelled.
Oh, man.
I knew you was about to say that.
That was the number one reason. Or I wasn't really attracted to her.
Or it
Then
could be
why
a
are you
bit.
smashing in the first place?
Sterling, don't say you never got tricked out here. You come out here, they looking
This
real
was in my younger
nice,
days.
and then they take that dress off. It's something different. Your was hard when you was filling up on her on the dress, and then the bodysuit done got removed, and you like, oh,
Damn.
He said the bodysuit got removed. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
I've been in that situation.
Is infidelity different amongst genders?
100%. Because if I cheat, I have a bond with that man. I could probably finesse him into a relationship. We have something a lot deeper than where I feel like a man could literally, he could screw some girl in the back of an Uber. He won't even know her last name. And again, like, I could get pregnant.
What if you got another chick pregnant?
I'm telling him to get rid of that baby.
So you would consider staying with him if he could get rid of the baby?
No, I would still leave. Because
Yeah.
this should have been me. So you and them kids.
Wow.
That's vindictive.
Women are evil. I
You
know.
gotta understand, that's supposed to be my family unit, and you took that from me, so that's dead. You dead, the baby dead, double homicide.
I could cheat 50 times. Once you cheat, you out.
You should be dumping a girl if she even talks to another girl.
Yeah.
Talks to
So
another
in what
guy.
Yeah.
capacity?
Yeah, if she's in like another guy's DMs, dump her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Instantly.
that's different.
You know, there's a lot of men in sexless marriages.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Their
a
wives
lot
is
of men.
cheating on their
Very
husband
common.
at the same time. They ain't giving their man no, but they somebody
You want
else.
a really disturbing statistic?
What's that?
Something around 10%
Mm.
of men are raising a kid that they think is theirs, but it's actually not theirs.
That's a fact.
Think about that for a second. So, there's 10% of dudes are actually and they don't even know that. No, I'm not talking about stepdads. I'm talking about he thinks that is his son or daughter, and it's the postman's or whatever.
Yeah.
Imagine if you went to the maternity ward and 1 out of every 10 kids was given to the wrong woman. How would women feel about that? They'd go ballistic.
Yeah.
Crazy is the woman be knowing.
Hell yeah, they be knowing.
Exactly.
100%.
That's why they got to be mandatory DNA tests on child.
I agree with that
I
100%.
agree.
100%.
I
I
agree.
say that
Just to
100%.
get rid of all,
I
like,
agree too. So we'll get a DNA, and since I know what I'm doing, why don't you put a wager on it? You know, like smooth 100 bands.
Why should I have to dance?
That sounds like you're trying to
wager?
psych him out of doing it in the first
Exactly,
place.
yeah.